Good morning, everyone.
Good morning.
I never cue her when the camera's on. I just wait for it. So, we're gonna do an update, quick one. Everything's okay. Baby Otter just ate 40 milliliters of formula, and I mixed in some colostrum. So, definitely a few milliliters of colostrum in there. He was very happy. I think I didn't do a good job burping for the first 3 tries. So when I finally was like, oh, wait a second, I'm adjusted the positioning. There's a big old burp, and he went bleh, and spit out, but it was honestly not much. So yeah, he really just ate 40 milliliters, and they're gonna do some more blood work, and they did a bacterial culture from blood, and they said nothing's growing. That was one of their concerns, that he had an infection that was causing all these issues. So I was like, that's bullshit. Oh, sorry. But yeah, Kristen said I interrogated them. I asked a lot of questions. We've had to ask 3 male doctors to not participate. That was part of our birthing plan. And, from day one, we talked to our boss doctor, and we have an all-female team. We've had an all-female team from day one. When we were in that car accident, some guy tried to bust in and look at her vagina, and we're like, no, he was weird. He had a big cross necklace, and we're like, this is not happening. So we asked to replace him very nicely, and it's all normal. And then we had an all-female team, and no men were allowed in the room yesterday. And then after the birth, some next level pediatrician guy came in, and he was white male, awful, bad feelings. Just
John was not having it.
I was not having it. Now I've been Kristen has said I've done everything right. I've just been an advocate. I've not been what's the word? Angry or confrontational. That's the word. It's not been confrontational. It's just if you're going to say words, we're going to ask what they mean. And if you say more words, I'm going to ask what that means, because it doesn't make sense to just tell us stuff that doesn't mean anything. I was what could, this blood sugar and cold temperature mean? And he's well, it's often caused by, what were the 2 things? By a diabetic mother or a medication. I'm so could it be the medication she's on? He's no. I was well, is she diabetic? He's no. I'm well, then why is this happening? She's oh, we don't know. I was oh, well, that's okay. If you don't know, you don't know. But don't just say words. So we talked to the nurses after that and got him replaced. And it's been lovely ever since. Just women are the best. So, yeah. I mean, maybe if he wasn't white, we would have been I don't know. Well,
they said his bedside manner is not.
They said he comes on strong, and he's not got good bedside manner, and
we witnessed that.
We witnessed that firsthand, and I just feel bad for anyone that can't come at him, and say no, you were probably beating up people in med school, and
just the white coat syndrome.
White coat syndrome, yeah. So anyways, it's all about bedside manner. Justin, I'm sure everyone in the Valley worships you because you're such a kind, good person. And so it makes a big difference. So anyways, little boy ate. We got some cute video. He was wide-eyed, very alert. He got super cranky because he was hungry AF. So we got him some food. We're not going to get out of here today. Unlikely we'll leave tomorrow. There's a chance that we'll, if Kristen gets unadmitted, discharged, then we would go home, and he would be transferred to the NICU at Children's, right?
I guess.
Wherever that is, maybe next door. This is the building that they totally messed up the floors, right? Where all the floors were sinking and all the IV things were the carts rolling to the middle of the floors. So they had to redo the floors, right? That's a question for all the people Phil and Justin and Adri. It was fun to watch this building get built. I will admit that. I drove by many a time back then. Pretty building, wonderful inside, great people. All right, I hate long Marco Polos, but I'm pretty good at leaving them. So we're having fun. I really think you guys need to see this. Check this out. That's a pillow. But this is our view. So it's pretty spectacular. There is a rooftop rain garden, and we're gonna go out there pretty soon. And you cannot go past that gate, but that would be kind of terrifying to go past it anyways. So we're good. This is our room. There's Kristen. We got this tray, curtain. The shower and the toilet are not separated in there. I'll spare you the details, but if you take a shower, the water just slowly lakes and pools towards the toilet. So I set up a barrier system yesterday using a bunch of towels. We don't need the wheelchair anymore. We have a giant flat screen TV, but that's just not who we are. A big comfy chair, and this thing pulled out into a bed, and I slept like, a beast last night, like 9 hours. I did not wake up for nothing. But in like the last 40 hours, I'd only slept. I fell asleep twice for like 10 minutes and snored to the point where I think they were like calling in a shock cart or something. Because I'm sure it was unnatural. Anyways, we love you guys. We'll be out of here hopefully in a couple days once this baby's sugar stabilizes. His temperature is stable. So yesterday, half the battle was temperature. So he's at room temp now. Boy, does he turn red when he gets mad, or is pooping. I'm not sure what's happening, but I left right, and the lady's like, I'll change his diaper. I'm like, I didn't know it needed changing, but I'll be down the hall. So, all right, I'll talk to you guys soon. Let's see. I think that's about it for now. Love you, bye. And Phil, big props to you for sticking around for the duration of this video. We love you.